Cecilia is one of the kindest and thoughtful human beings. And not only is she a true angel, but she's been and continues to be such an amazing mom, wife, a daughter, and a sister-in-law. Over the past 3 years, we've been gifted Cecilia's presence and her family to move to Ontario. And that in itself has been the biggest blessing of all of our lives. What she's experiencing is a journey. Her family and herself deserve to continue to have amazing memories and to continue on a journey in being happy, and seeing her family is so important, and just creating solid memories that she'll be able to remember, and for her daughter to remember. She would be the last person to ever ask for any other support. She's always giving to everyone. This in itself would be a beautiful gift that I know that in her heart, she would be forever grateful.
Cecilia brings a lot of fun energy and really uplifts the people around her. And you see that within the community, not just within the walls of Georgian, but just with everybody that she meets. You know, if you're wondering why you think that you should donate or why this would be a good cause, she really does have a place to empower the people around her. And in her role at Georgian, helping people come to Canada and making them feel welcome, she is the perfect person for that. And I would love to see her get better and really return to that role and be able to fully empower people and have the full impact. As many of you know, or some of you might not, being unwell is pretty expensive. There's additional travel costs, you still have to pay your mortgage, parking, and in this case, not to mention that the wigs as well. And although some of her friends have raised a little bit of money, this will really have a long-term impact on her recovery. So if we can reduce that financial stress for her and her family, that would be great. One thing you should know is that her family would never ask for any money, and they actually, as we're filming this, don't know that we're doing this GoFundMe for them. But I think that's what makes this cause more impactful.
Cecilia is special, and anyone who meets her is really lucky to have her in their lives. She's one of those people that just light up a room and on your worst day can make you feel better. She is one of the most kind and caring people that I've met. She really just has this bright light that the rest of the world needs to see and share for as long as possible. Our community should step up and help Cecilia and Mark and Amaya, because in all honesty, they deserve to spend as much time together as possible, and to take the burden of finances or worries off their shoulders, even for a little while, would help them with what they're going through right now, which none of us can even fathom.
She's one of a kind. I've watched her with Amaya from when she was first born, and the challenges of just being away from, you know, any family, with that happening in Vancouver. And she's just a very thoughtful, selfless, loving, caring wife, friend, and a remarkable mother to Amaya, and would jump in a heartbeat, no matter what the circumstances are, to help, and never, ever, ever puts herself first. As a friends group outside of her workplace friends, which is crystal clear, she's made some really wonderful connections. We did a small fundraiser and put together some baskets and just raffled them off. And despite what a sad situation it is, we tried to keep it light, and the people that donated were so happy to do so, hearing, you know, just a small fragment of what they're going through. When you connected with me about doing a GoFundMe for Mark and Cecilia, all I could think of was like fantastic, because the bit that we were able to do, I know is going to alleviate some financial strain, but with any luck, this will help even more and go further, because really, I mean, she's got the fight of her life ahead of her, and just take some of the burden off of what probably is to come for them.
Cecilia had been working with our team for just a little while when I realized that not only would we be great work colleagues, we'd also become really great friends. And we're very lucky at our workplace. We're all very much friends with each other and care a lot about each other. But I think Cecilia brought that to another level. She truly feels like a part of our family. And here's just a couple of examples. So when our family has been sick in the past, or if we had something come up that wasn't necessarily the greatest, she's the first person at my doorstep, sometimes even before I wake up in the morning, and she's got little treats for our family or special Guatemalan recipes that help us get better from colds and things like that. And we're constantly at the top of her mind in terms of the care and the love that she shares. And that's why I think this is so important for us to come together and share and show her all of that love and care and support back. I talk a lot about how she's the first to show up to help people. And she's also the person that she would give you the last Skittle. She would give you, just about anything that she could. And that's how she really shows her love and care for others.
Hi there, I'm John Pickard, and I'm a friend of Cecilia's. Well, hockey fans, check these names out. Johnny Bauer, Mike Walton, Larry Hillman, Bobby Bond, he was a tough one, Brian Conacher, Larry Jeffrey, Red Kelly, Pete Stemkowski, Ron Ellis, Jim Pappin, and the entertainer Eddie Shack. And all of those players from the 1967 Toronto Maple Leafs have signed this jersey. And we've had this recently evaluated at about $1,200. It's a CCM Toronto Maple Leaf jersey from AJ Sports. It's hand signed in silver paint from all those 11 players. It holds the AJ Sports certificate of authenticity and the hologram. And it comes with this awesome presentation stand. And so the deal is, for every $100 donation supporting Cecilia, you'll get a ballot. If your ballot is selected, you own the jersey. If you donate $200, you'll get 2 ballots, and so on. Donate now, $100 or more, for a chance to own this piece of hockey history. It feels great for making Cecilia's life a little bit easier. Thanks.